All the white animals are mad at me because I say white animals. They have such a high IQ, but low emotional intelligence. They can control their anger. They're so quickly to resolve to violence. They're just the demons. They're just the demons conquered by their lower animalistic needs and desires. And they say I have a low IQ. I don't care. I go home and masturbate. I look.
Well, we just got some breaking news here at the White House. The Trump administration is now ending TPS for Somali living here in the United States. This is going to affect thousands of people across the country, and they will have to leave the United States in just over 60 days by March 17th.
President Trump is ending temporary protected status for Somalia, which will affect thousands of Somalis currently living in the U.S. Somali migrants with TPS will be required to leave the country by March 17th. That's according to a social post by White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt and U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services. Somali people have been at the center of the recent immigration enforcement surge in the Twin Cities after national attention on fraud in Minnesota involving some members of the Somali community. Now, the U.S. has recognized Somalia as being eligible for TPS in 1991. It's often offered to immigrants from certain countries that are impacted by safety conditions like natural or man-made disasters.
Take a second and really imagine this. You wake up one morning, not to an alarm, not to go to work, but to the reality that your time is up. Not because you committed a crime, not because you cheated the system, but because a policy changed. You've lived in the United States for years, some of you for decades. You raised children there, you prayed there, you buried loved ones there, and now you've been told you have until March 17 to leave. Yes. My name is Faith, and if this is your first time here, do me a favor to like, subscribe, and join the conversation. Today we'll be talking about Somali immigrants in the USA who temporarily protected status was ended under Trump's administration, and the emotion aftermath as we're seeing people forced to leave the country they called home and return to a country they feels foreign. Let's see more video clips. Credit belongs to the original creator of this video. Let's get into it.
Hey everyone, the federal government just removed Somalia from the list of countries that were under a temporary protected status. Now, this used to mean that this is a country that the United States deemed it was unsafe for people to return to. But now the federal government is saying that people who are here in the U.S. have to leave by March 17th. Now, I just spoke to members of the Somali community here in Lewiston about their reaction to this update. Here's what they had to say.
I'm very, very disappointed to hear that people who come here to seek protection and for them to deny them those protections. It's really horrible that they are tying whatever is happening in Minnesota, a few cases to a whole, to all these people. It's really inhumane. A lot of the members in this community are really afraid to speak out. If they speak out, people are actually going after them afterwards. Myself, after I spoke to a couple of news stations, I have received email threatening and saying all you Somalis should die, or if you guys die, I don't even want your bodies in our funeral homes. Like, a lot of horrible things have been said, and a lot of people are afraid to speak up.
No surprise, Somalia has been removed from temporary protected status. The Department of Homeland Security has announced their 60-day notification to terminate temporary protected status. This termination would go into effect March 16th, 2026. If you are from Somalia and have TPS, you have to get on the CBP Home app and register to depart the United States by that date. There have been 11 countries in total that have been removed from the TPS list. These countries, the Department of Homeland Security has made the determination that they're safe to live in and for the TPS recipients to go back to countries including Afghanistan, Haiti, Venezuela, and now Somalia.
Before we go further, we need to address something. This situation didn't happen in a vacuum. A lot of public anger around this situation started when a viral moment involving a Somali individual openly insulting America, mocking the country, taking its opportunity for granted, and speaking as if what American provided meant nothing. And let's be very clear here. One loud, irresponsible person does not represent the entire community. But unfortunately, in politics, the public opinion, one voice can damage many lives. That clip fed into narrative that immigrants don't appreciate America, that they are freeloaders, that they don't respect the country that protected them. And once that narrative catches fire, nuisance disappear.
Go to work, white boy. White woman, go to work for me. White male, go to work. Pay your taxes. Right now, this moment. What are you waiting for? Ain't you supposed to be at work? Go to work, white boy. Do it right now. Go to work, white boy. White woman, go to work for me. To be a freeloader, I get everything for free while you work 50 hours a week. Ha ha, boo boo. Somalians is taking proud. American, how you guys doing? Thank you for providing a good life for me. Thank you. I'm using your money. Work hard. Now you go to work for me. White woman, white man, right now do it. Don't play with me. I'm fucking serious. Hello, American. How you guys doing?
There's a trouble with a heartbreak. It's gonna hang around, leave you midnight breaking down, wonder how long that it's gonna take. Getting over her is the can drown, whiskey down, water dirt. They so mad at me because I'm a freeloader. I didn't do anything, man. I'm just trying to eat like you. Leave me alone. They just mad at me because I'm a freeloader.
Let's stop calling them TPS holders for a second. These are mothers who worked night shifts, fathers who drove taxis for 15 years, small business owners. Some came to the US as children. Some don't remember Somalia at all. Some have American accents. Some have American-born kids who only know the US as home, not on paper. They were also temporary, even after 30 years. Temporarily protected status sounds homeless, even generous, but living under TPS means you never feel settled. Every renewal brings anxiety. Every election feels like a threat. People lived year to year, extension to extension, always waiting for other shoe to drop. Yet, life didn't stop. People fell in love. They had children, they bought cars, built routine, built communities. Because when you live somewhere long enough, your heart doesn't stay temporary.
This is all I know.
I was only 3 years old when I came, and this is my home, and this has got to stop.
I'm not scared. So I'm citizen. I'm happy. I'm United States. I brought up America. I'm happy. So why you asking me? Some guys asking me, give me basmati, give me a green card. Why? Why you asking me?
Almost every Somali person living here is a citizen.
There's more than 100,000 Somalis in Minnesota. Roughly 84,000 reside in the metro. The journey from Somalia started decades ago.
My family immigrated here to Minneapolis, to Minnesota in 1993. As my father says, we came to a cold place, but we found people with warm hearts.
My parents wanted to provide us a good opportunity for us to chase after that American dream, right?
Many fleeing from civil war, crossing continents for a chance to build something, a chance for their children. For Sumaya Mahmoud, her parents' struggle paved the way for her to shine. Despite the rhetoric, she's grateful to be Somali and American.
One thing they taught me was resilience and not letting, other people's perception of you limit what you can do for yourself. I was born in Kenya, and then I grew up here, started kindergarten, K through 12, all the way up to college here in Minnesota. So,
when the president's administration announced the end of TPS for Somalis, it wasn't just news, it was panic. Phones started ringing. Group chats exploded. People asked, what do we do? What do we do? Where do we go? What about our kids? March 17 became a countdown, not to a celebration, but to a loss. Imagine packing your life suitcase, knowing you are not going on vacation. You are leaving for good. This is where the video breaks people's hearts. Somali men crying, women overwhelmed, people kneeling, praying, not because Somalia is their homeland, but because it no longer feels like home. They don't recognize the streets. They don't know how things work. They don't have jobs waiting. Some don't even have homes. Many left Somalia during war. Many fled violence. And now they are returning to instability with nothing but trauma and memories. That pain you see, that's culture shock mixed with grief. This part doesn't get enough attention. Kids who speak English better than Somali. Kids who go to American school. Kids whose friends, dreams, and future are in US. Some parents leave their kids behind, hoping they will have a better future.
It just gets bad in here, man. I just don't want to be here no more. I pray to God just. I'm just tired of you guys talking about me and just always talking shit. You guys just don't even know how to just leave me alone. I'm just so tired.
Somalia is in the grip of another drought. Families with nothing left at home are fleeing to camps like this in the capital, Mogadishu. Many say hunger is only part of their struggle. They are also escaping fighting in their villages. Kadra Hussein Ibrahim is still mourning her 2-year-old son. She says he died 3 months ago because she couldn't get enough food for him. She once relied on aid agencies, but international funding cuts means she now gets nothing.
I'm worried about my children. I don't have enough food to give them. My husband is dead. I worry about their future. I can't even eat. They are my priority.
Across Somalia, 2 million people live in displacement camps. More arrive in Mogadishu every day, searching for food and safety. The government has declared drought in several regions. Rains have failed yet again, and 4.6 million people need food assistance.
People are not now able to have access to water. The access to water is reducing. The health facilities that were mainly supported by international agencies, by partners, by government, now because of the significant reduction in the funding have closed, so we see more people displaced. I mean, the figures show that almost 1.85 million children are now at risk of malnutrition.
Most are exhausted, hungry. Those already living here do what they can to help. Sayed Ali Aidan shows us a school he used to run inside the camp. It was the only one serving displaced children. Now it's closed, the health center too, because the money ran out.
I've been idle for the past 1.5 years. My own children are not in school. Many of the children I taught now spend their days in the market doing nothing.
I want to say this. If you are living in America, benefiting from its protection, using its system and enjoying its opportunity, then turning around and insulting American citizens, telling them go work and pay tax as if you are above responsibility is disrespectful and reckless. That mindset is not bravery, it's entitlement.
In this country, we do not blame the lawlessness of an individual on a whole community.
It's a program that was always meant to be temporary. It's a program that is put in place, and I believe for Somalia over 30 years ago, and will need to be evaluated to make sure that it comes and is always implemented in the process for which it was intended.
The Trump administration has abruptly ended protections from deportation, known as temporary protected status, for all illegal immigrants in the United States from Somalia, who have been covered under the government program, according to the Department of Homeland Security. DHS Secretary Kristi Noem decided that allowing Somali nationals to remain temporarily in the United States States is contrary to our national interests, according to a statement given to the Washington Examiner, giving Somalis in the TPS program 2 months warning before Immigration and Customs Enforcement could show up looking for them. Somalis will now have until March 17th to leave the United States.
America is a country built by people who work, who pay taxes, and who carry the system on their back every single day. So when anyone sits comfortably under that protection and mocks the very people funding the system, that deserves to be called out. Not because of where they are from, but because of how they are behaving. If you don't respect that country that protects you, if you don't respect the citizen who fund it, don't be surprised when the public sympathy disappears. Freedom comes with accountability. Protection comes with humility. And opportunity is never earned. Criticize the system if you want. Demand fairness if you want, but never insult people whose labor keeps the country running, especially when it's benefiting you. That's not courage. That's selfishness, and it costs others more than it costs you. If this video made you think, please like, share, join the conversation, share your thoughts. Credit to all creators in this video. See you in my next video.